fish tacos and bison tacos.
This looks incredible.
Dr. Fantastic, yeah.
Time for a taste test.
Brownies.
I'm back.
Cheers. Good morning, happy Monday. I'm eating breakfast and then I have to go to my client. I have work at 3 today. Sorry for this lighting, and I'm anticipating a quick day. I woke up today feeling good. My sleep was 6 hours 55 minutes and I had 3 full sleep cycles, which was good. My score was pretty high today, so I'm happy about that at least. I'm going to read my devotional and finish my breakfast and then we'll go train. I'm home. I was going to sit at a coffee shop and get some editing done on my computer and upload some recipes, but I had a long cardio session. I'm drenched. My top is completely wet, so it's like so uncomfortable to sit and like do stuff when you're so sweaty. I always plan to go to a coffee shop after the gym so that I could get some work done, but very rarely am I not drenched in sweat, I guess is where I'm going with this. And today I was drenched in sweat. I'm going to boil some eggs, have them like as a snack throughout the week. I'm going to quickly shower and maybe I'll read for like a few minutes while I eat my food. I have some meal prep chicken in the fridge, and then tomorrow I'll probably meal prep some bison, which I have, but I definitely need to go to the grocery store tomorrow because it is slim pickings here. Hello, it is 7:45. I just came home from work. I had a short shift, but I did start earlier. I started at 3 today. It was absolutely dead. It is crazy how dead it has been lately. It's insane. I am going to hop in the shower. I'm going to self-tan, prep myself to feel my absolute best tomorrow. And I'm also gonna clean up the house because I kind of left it a mess. Gonna turn on an audiobook, jump in the shower. We're just gonna have a nice, cozy, and relaxing evening. And I'm planning on going to bed a little early because I want to finish the book that I'm reading. It is so good. And tomorrow I kind of have a busy day, so I'm excited. First and foremost, I'm gonna pop open a LaCroix, take all my supplements before I go to bed. How would you feel if you came home and I was sitting on the couch with this mess? That is my real question. The house is clean. I cleaned everything. I washed the dishes. I am so glad to be going to bed at a reasonable hour and in a clean space. I self-tanned. I know I look pale, but hopefully tomorrow I look a little tanner. I made some tea. I'm gonna read my book in bed and I'll see you in the morning. Good night.
Here's the thing to understand.
Do you ever just wake up and you're like, oh my goodness, that is what a good night of sleep feels like? Because that was me last night. I checked my sleep score on my ring. It was a 93. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna go to the gym early this morning. It is 6:45. I'm just finishing up a coffee and reading my devotional. I downloaded the second book of the series that I'm reading, so that way I have something to read while I'm doing cardio. The devotional that I read this morning was so good. What was a blessing that God brought to you at an appointed time? How can you trust that God has appointments for you to step into today? Sometimes we can feel like we are in a waiting room with everyone else being called up before us. A girl gets a boyfriend before we do. Another girl gets a dream job before we do. Someone else gets to move out and move to that big city before we do. It can feel like we are in a big waiting room for our lives, wondering, Lord, how long? But little do we know that regardless of what we are waiting on, there is an appointed time for every good thing God has prepared for us to happen. Some things will take longer than others, but we can be confident that at the right time, God will call our name and He will make it happen. Who knows, you might even be stepping into an appointment today. So good. Sometimes reading a devotional like that in the morning really just sets me up for so much mental success. I just feel, yes, 100%, you know, sleeping well, not having to like rush to work, and all of that contributes to being in a positive mood. But I am somebody who is not naturally a pooping rainbows and sunshine out of my butt all the time. Like, I'm not the bubbliest individual in the world. I feel like I can be, but I'm more so quiet, maybe sometimes a little bit melancholy kind of individual. More so, I think, because I tend to always be in my head and I tend to ruminate all the time. Training myself first thing in the morning to be in a positive mood, to have better energy, to just be happy is hard. But I've learned that it is something that I actually have to do, because I think that this is all part of my self-improvement journey, where I wake up and I it's kind of like working out. You can't just, you know, work out a couple of times per week and expect that, you know, you're gonna be fit and things are gonna be good. Like there are things that you have to actively do in order to look and feel your best and be your healthiest self. And mental training is so critical for me, and it's something that I often neglect because I'm like, I'm good, like I've worked on myself, I don't need to keep going at it. But it's like, no, you do. And this is my biggest area of weakness and the biggest thing that I struggle with, and the thing that I feel like I always need to constantly work on, but I constantly neglect because in my mind I think, I've done the work, I'm good. There's still so much work to be done. Reading that, listening to a sermon, listening to worship music in the morning and throughout the day, that just sets me up for a better me. That just sets me up as a better me. It just makes me feel better, makes me feel like, wait a second, we're okay. The world is not ending. Everything is fine. I don't need to overthink. I don't need to overanalyze. I don't need to be upset about, there's nothing to be upset about. Sometimes I literally have to tell myself that, Diana, there's nothing to be upset about. You are fine. You are a-okay. It's a good day. I have to actually tell myself that. I have to tell myself that it's a good day. I have to tell myself that I'm fine. I have to tell myself all of these things. And it sounds so silly in retrospect, but at the same time, it's like, it's what I have to do. It's literally what I have to do to have a good life, to have a good day, to feel good. I don't know, I often wonder if other people feel that way, and if you do, please let me know. I'm gonna finish up my coffee. I'm gonna get changed. It is a beautiful and sunny day outside. I'm just praying and hoping that it is also warm. Let's go to the gym. I'm gonna do a leg day today. I'm gonna do some deadlifts, so I'm preparing for quite a bit of soreness, but hopefully we'll be okay. Quick gym session. Need to figure out what I'm gonna make this week, bake-wise and dinner-wise. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday. I had a video go live this morning, and then I would love to get a ton of content edited today. As you can tell, we've got a very, very bare fridge. So got a nice sized, decent sized grocery haul today. Fridge is completely empty, so I have a decent grocery haul to share with you. I have a couple of recipes planned, and I actually literally sat in the car after Gold's and planned out 1, 2, 3 dinner recipes that I'm gonna make, and then a couple of dessert recipes. Probably will need one more dinner recipe, I think. These are the ones that I for sure am gonna make. One of them is going to be tacos. We're going to do fish tacos, and I'm going to cook up some bison so that way we can have regular tacos as well. And then tomorrow I'm going to make oven roasted chicken shawarma, which I'm so excited about. And then on Thursday, Korean barbecue style meatballs that sound absolutely delicious. I have a couple of dessert recipes that I'm going to make this week that I'm so excited about. Katherine Hepburn's brownies, these pistachio lemon bars that look insane, and a strawberry spoon cake, which I'm kind of nervous about, but we're gonna see if it's good. It has so many reviews on New York Times Cooking. That's partially why I'm making it. Starting off with the first bag, I did get some siete chips for guac for taco night today. It's Taco Tuesday, so that's what we're doing. I was debating on getting everything to make homemade guac, but not gonna lie, last time I made guac I didn't really like it, so I don't know, I'm just not very good at making guacamole, I guess. Some eggs, fresh cacao powder for baking. This is, I think this is a new Honey Mama's flavor. I haven't been buying Honey Mama's just because I literally eat them all in one sitting. It just does not last me very long. This one sounds so good. Manuka honey fudge. That just sounds absolutely delicious. I also just told myself that I was gonna learn how to make them myself, but I haven't done that yet. I got 3 oranges. I've been on an orange kick lately. Okay, stocked up on some drinkable Greek yogurts. I just got the big size this time. They were on sale, which is so nice. And then I got these chipotle peppers and adobo sauce for fish tacos tonight. I stocked up on some protein. I do have ground bison in my fridge already. Yeah, I have 1 bison in the freezer, and then I have 1 in the fridge, so I'll be able to, that was so dumb of me. I should have gotten an extra one. I was planning on using 1 for meal prep, but it's fine. So 1 for tonight, and then 1 for Thursday for those Korean meatballs. I picked up some chicken breast for meal prep. Been loving having chicken breast as meal prep because It's a lean protein and it's so satiating. I'm like not hungry for hours after I eat it. I got 2 pounds of chicken thighs for the oven baked shawarma recipe for tomorrow. I have absolutely zero chocolate in the house, so of course I had to stock up. I ended up getting the Theo orange one. I'm, like I said, on an orange kick. I love this one. It's really good. And then, oh, it's wet. The hazelnut butter hue chocolate. Got some taco seasoning for the beef mixture for tonight. Cucumbers. I'm going to make like a nice little cucumber and tomato salad to go with the shawarma tomorrow. I'm out of carrots, so I picked some up. A big onion for the shawarma for tomorrow. 2 Honeycrisp apples. I got a red cabbage. I'm going to make maybe like a little slaw for the tacos. Limes for the tacos. Chicken bone broth. I'm going to cook rice in this on Thursday, and I'll probably make some rice for the shawarma tomorrow, so I'll just split that into 2 portions. I got a big thing of strawberries. I want to make a yogurt bowl for breakfast or lunch. Also, I want to make that strawberry spoon cake with some fresh strawberries. I've been wanting to try these Coyotes organic cassava tortillas for a while. They're made with 4 ingredients: organic cassava flour, water, organic coconut oil, and sea salt. I'm a big fan of cassava flour. I think it tastes good. I also don't like corn tortillas. It's just not my thing. I don't know, maybe I just haven't had any good ones. And like those grain-free Siete tortilla chips are also made with cassava flour. I don't know, I just like the texture. I like how they taste. I like that they're light, and figured we could try these out. So we'll have them for dinner tonight. I wonder if I need to freeze them or keep them in the fridge. Probably keep them in the fridge. Yeah, keep refrigerated or frozen. I figure we could put some sour cream on the tacos tonight, but I got a big one because there's a sour cream coffee cake that caught my eye on New York Times Cooking, and I figured I could use some for that as well. Campari tomatoes, bananas, butter for baking, yogurt, my favorite milk. For the fish, I'm going to use cod for the taco, or for the tacos I'm going to use cod. So that is everything that I got. So this should last 3 dinners, and the dessert recipes that I mentioned, and then obviously breakfast. So that's good, but hopefully I won't need to go to the grocery store for the next couple of days. By the way, during my cardio session, I finished reading my book, and I started reading the sequel. Oh my goodness. I rated the book 4 out of 5 stars. It's called Creep, and it's by Jennifer Hillier. And like I said, it was just like a really good thriller. Instantly hooked you, kept you entertained the entire time. And I honestly didn't see the ending coming. I don't know what I thought was gonna happen, but I didn't see that specific ending coming at all. So, but I'm happy with how it ended, but now I'm like, okay, I want to read the second one so bad now. I've been adding chopped pecans into my yogurt bowls lately, and it's so good. If I don't have granola, this is literally the route that I like to go now, because it adds a nice little crunch and it's just delicious. I completely forgot to vlog myself, but I just came back from doing a little walk around the block. I like to, whenever I feel like I've been sitting at my desk for too long, I like to break up the day by just either walking around the neighborhood or literally walking around my building. I've learned that 3 laps is 1 mile, so I'll usually do like 1 or 2 short mile walks. And while I do that, I like to edit content on my phone on my CapCut. So it just like, 1, it makes the time go by faster. 2, I just feel so productive while I'm doing it. It's like the perfect way to habit stack. I need to get fresh air, I need to get my steps in, and I need to edit content. So it's a win-win. But anyways, I did that, and then I walked over to Target to pick up another Unwell drink. I love those so much, they're so good. I also needed some large Ziploc bags, so I got that as well. I'm going to do some voiceovers right now really quick, and then I'm gonna jump in the shower. I still haven't showered. I started editing a YouTube video. I feel very productive today. I feel like I've gotten a lot of stuff done that I needed to get done, so I'm feeling pretty good. And I feel like I wish I got more steps in. I'm only at 10k. I wanted to start getting 12 to 15k steps in consistently. One, just because it makes me feel better. Two, I feel like it's a great way to expend more calories without putting too much stress on your body. And three, I just feel like I have days where I'll get like 20k steps in, and then I'll have a day where it's like 8k or like 7k or something like that, and I just don't like the inconsistency. I like to be active all the time, and that is just something that I'm striving for. So far I've been really good about getting at least 12k in. This is my second or third week, I think second week, implementing this into my routine, and I've really been liking it. I did a little scan, like a body fat scan with my Hume body analyzer, and I was actually very pleasantly surprised to see that my body fat is actually the same as what my DEXA scan said that it was. Body fat wise, body fat percentage wise, I feel good. Obviously summer is right around the corner, so I do want to slim down just a little bit, which is why I'm implementing more walking into my routine. But anyways, let me get these voiceovers in. Tonight we're having taco night. We're gonna do fish tacos and bison tacos, so just two different proteins. But I'm going to get started on making all of like the sides. I'm gonna have a chipotle cream, a little cabbage slaw. That's pretty much it. Oh, we have guac. So I'm gonna get started on all of that. I'm filming it, so be sure to stay tuned for the little video on how to officially make it. Honestly, the hardest part is making sure to slice it thinly. Also going to add a green onion. I think that'll make it taste even better. Slice it at an angle. Here are the fish tacos that I made. The slaw salad is probably a 20 out of 10 for me.
I'll take this one.
You want a napkin?
No, I got this one. Oh yeah.
That's
That's
so good.
fantastic, yeah.
You like the slaw?
I love it.
What would you rate it?
10.
It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I don't think I've ever had a taco this good.
Slice is just right.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Feels great.
These are cassava flour tortillas. 20 out of 10.
Against you, against heaven, and against you.
Good morning. It is 6:30 or so. It's Wednesday. For whatever reason, my ring, well actually, I don't know. My ring says that I got very bad sleep last night, which is disappointing because I like to be on a roll whenever I get really good sleep. I went from like 97 to 71. I got 8 hours of sleep, but I got only 23 minutes of deep sleep, which is absolutely crazy. I think it's because I fell asleep on the couch and then woke up, did my skincare routine, and then ended up going to sleep. So I think that really ruined it for me. Woke up not as, I guess, energized as I was yesterday, but I feel good. If it was sunny outside, I would feel incredible. It's going to be a quick day today. I have work at 11 and I'm going to just go to the gym and do some cardio before I head into work. I just made a cup of coffee. I'm going to sit at my desk, or stand I guess, read my devotional, get a little bit of editing done, just have a nice quick morning, quick shift, come back home, make dinner. It'll be a great like afternoon and day. I'm excited to get some stuff done. I'm excited to be productive today. We'll see what we end up baking and cooking today. I'm excited. Yesterday's dinner was really good. Those tacos were incredible. Please watch that video. Please make that recipe. If you are somebody who likes fish tacos, you're gonna die with how good these were. And also I had 2 beef tacos and they turned out so well. The taco seasoning was amazing. The slaw salad that I made was so flavorful. I just came home from work and I'm eating leftover bison from yesterday because my protein is kind of low today. The taco seasoning from Siete is my new favorite. I'm always gonna make my bison like this now. I went over to Trader Joe's because I needed to buy some sugar and they were giving out free cookies because I guess they ordered, or they like got too many or something like that. And I mean, it does have stuff in it that I just, you know, we don't need to put reduced iron and thiamine and all of this stuff in here, preservatives. Outside of that, there are no seed oils, which I'm happy about, and I feel like I could probably use this for something. I don't know what, but I will gladly figure it out. Since I was there, I just decided to pick up my favorite dark chocolate organic cane sugar. I did walk into Target after work to buy sugar, but they only had like the regular white table sugar, which is ultra processed. I would much rather just get my organic sugar. I got a ginger shot to take as well. So the recipe that I'm going to be making for dinner tonight is this shawarma from the New York Times Cooking. I will be filming myself making it, but I realized that it actually needs to marinate for a little bit, so I'm gonna get started on it now, let it marinate, and then I'll like pop it into the oven, all of that jazz. And it is supposed to bake for like 45 minutes, I think. So it's gonna take a while, and I do want it to be crispy, so it'll probably cook even more. But anyways, cheers. Down the hatch. Dinner is almost done. Chicken thighs are cooked. Here's the little salad that I made. I just need to mix that up. I added parsley, cucumbers, and tomatoes. I didn't have any feta, so no feta today, and some lemon juice. Rice cooked in bone broth and with some turmeric.
I'm back, yeah.
I made a little white sauce to pair with the chicken, and it tastes absolutely incredible. Take a piece of chicken and then just dip it in the sauce. Cheers.
Oh yeah, that sauce is great.
What do you think about the chicken?
Fantastic.
Recipe from the chicken is from the New York Times. I made the sauce.
Oh yeah, spicy.
Good?
Yeah, it's good. Actually good.
The chicken is very flavorful.
It is. It's not dry. Fantastic.
What would you rate it?
9.
9 out of 10. I'd
Yep.
give the chicken the same thing.
Yeah,
Really, really good.
it's really good.
Very flavorful. And like you said, very moist.
It's very moist.
Bon appetit. This right here is literally my ideal dinner situation. I love a good Middle Eastern dinner, and I love a good spread. My sauce is not very aesthetically pleasing, but it tastes absolutely delicious. Anyways, we're gonna eat dinner and we're gonna watch the new episode of The Good American Family. I'm so excited. I just got back from the gym. I'm going to make some chicken for meal prep for like the next 2 days. I have some adobo that I want to use. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, because I made us tacos on Tuesday using the adobo sauce, or the peppers. It just tasted so good, and I just feel like chicken in adobo would be delicious. Never made it before, so I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna marinate the chicken breast and then just pop it into the air fryer, and that way I'll have it ready for lunch. I had a good workout today. I did upper body. I haven't really been doing anything exciting for my upper body sessions. I've honestly been doing the exact same workouts for the last 2-ish weeks. I really prioritize my back exercises. One thing that I've really been focusing on is just making sure that I'm doing everything with perfect form, more reps, just like more volume in general. But yeah, my upper body sessions have been quite nice, actually. They're a lot less stressful than my leg days, so I look forward to them now. Not to say that I don't look forward to leg days. Leg days are my favorite. I wish I could do them every single day. It was a good session, and I read my book during cardio. I did an hour of stairs because I didn't really do a long session of cardio yesterday, and I think I want to take a rest day, maybe on Sunday, potentially. By doing extra cardio today, I don't have to worry about things on Sunday. Let's get this chicken going. I want to make chicken, have some breakfast, make another coffee, shower, and then I have a ton of editing that I need to do. I filmed a couple of recipes this week that are kind of long, so it's going to take some time for me to edit those. And I do want to get some baking done today, I think. Either today or tomorrow. I figured would be a good baking day. I feel like it would be better to get it done today. Yeah, and I also have a phone call at 12:30, so. Okay, so I'm gonna blend this, but I have like 2-3 of the peppers in here, a little bit of the adobo sauce, lime juice, salt, pepper, garlic powder, and a little too much cumin. You guys love seeing what I eat, so here's my breakfast. All right, it is 3:30, and I'm just like, how on earth are we here? How is it 3:30? It does not, I don't know where time goes. I just wrote and filmed, well, I wrote a script for a sit-down video, and I filmed it. We'll see how it goes. It's been a while since like I wrote and actually like had to sit here and like think about like, okay, because obviously when I vlog it's just like whatever comes into my head, that's what we talk about. For like a more sit down video, I feel like I need to write a script and like follow that script. I don't know, we'll see when I edit it how many ums I have to get rid of. I feel good. I ended up doing a voiceover for a recipe video and I was editing a vlog. Like I said, it's 3:30 and I have not left the house except for this morning when I went to train my client and go to the gym. So I'm going to tidy up the kitchen really fast and then just do a couple laps around the neighborhood and edit a short form video on my phone just so that I could get my steps in, get some air, get some sunshine. I don't like being cooped up. I'm so excited about the recipes that I'm filming today. One of them is Katharine Hepburn's brownies. These apparently are very, very popular. They're rated 5 stars and they have over 12,000 reviews. I'm very excited to try them out. I've been really craving brownies. Another thing though that I'm gonna do is I'm going to just make a couple modifications. One, my pan is a 9-inch pan, so I'm going to just add a little bit extra or just like increase the recipe by 25%. And then another thing is that I'm going to brown the butter just because I think that the brownies taste better when the butter is browned. Dinner is gonna be super simple but super delicious, and I'm also gonna make a couple of modifications. So fingers crossed that it all turns out good. All right, definitely one of my more beautiful dishes, but we've got our rice cooked in bone broth, our Korean meatballs tossed in the apricot gochujang glaze. Looks so good. Let's do a taste test. Should I wait for you to do the taste test?
I'll do it with you right now.
Cheers.
Wow.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really, really good. I need to try the salad.
I feel like it's not fair if I always have to rate your dishes 10 out of 10.
No, you rated something an 8.5 the other day, no? Or a 9?
8.5, yeah. That's great.
The salad is good too.
Yep. It's very good.
The meatballs are
Tender.
amazing.
Very tender.
If I didn't put the apricot glaze on the meatballs, I don't think that this would be as good as it is. So I'm glad that I did that. Really, really good. Bon appetit. I just filmed my reaction for the brownies. They're a little bit messy. They're extra sticky, but I'm not gonna lie, the taste is amazing, and I'm glad that I browned the butter instead of following the recipe and just doing like regular butter or whatever. Taste-wise, they're amazing. I would give this a solid 9 out of 10, only because of this situation. I'm not sure why it was so hard to cut into them. I think it's just because they're extra freaking sticky. But I would make this again, like I said, 9 out of 10. It has been a really long and busy day, but we just came home from Whole Foods. Went over there to pick up a couple of things that we needed, some Zevia, mostly just ingredients to make homemade pizza. So we're doing homemade pizza for dinner tonight. Also going to pop these into the air fryer for a little appetizer. Got a red onion. Got some, just like a couple of things to tide us over the weekend, but some bananas, mozzarella for the pizza, 2 drinkable yogurts, milk. I always have to stay stocked up. One of the pizzas is gonna be a sopressata pizza with some red onion, and got some yogurt. I didn't have any yogurt today, and it just felt very wrong to not have it for breakfast. Some spicy pizza sauce by Carbone. So the second pizza is going to be a pineapple, jalapeno, and ham pizza with red onion. I got a Honey Mama's. This is my absolute favorite flavor. So good. If you see it at your local Whole Foods, snag it immediately. Pineapple for the pizza, and I ate all my meal prep today, so I'm gonna prep some ground bison tomorrow. We're gonna get started on the pizza. I'm gonna show you how we make it. We have a professional chef in the kitchen.
I literally don't know what I'm doing.
A professional Italian chef making pizza. All right, here are all of our toppings for our pizza. I'm going to put strips of this mozzarella onto the sopressata one, and then shredded it also to put a little bit on the sopressata one, but also for the Hawaiian one. Canadian bacon, pineapple, red onion, the sopressata. Got this at Whole Foods today and it is absolutely incredible. So if you see it, highly recommend. The pizzas look really good. Fingers crossed that they turn out. Drizzle up olive oil and everything. All right.
Those.
I think it looks good.
I think so.
Looks stunning, beautiful.
We gotta let it chill though.
Masterpiece. This one looks stunning. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today's gonna be a great day. The only problem is that I did not receive my Nespresso pods, so I'm using a caramel one and it does not hit the same, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna edit some videos and then gonna go to the gym. Yogurt bowls have been the only thing that I've been craving for breakfast lately, so I'm having some Greek yogurt with frozen blueberries, raw honey, and banana. I just got done getting a little bit of editing done. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna sit in the sauna. I haven't sat in the sauna for so long. I'm so excited. Just made some meal prep for the next few days. Some ground bison with the Siete taco seasoning. It's so good. You're supposed to mix the taco seasoning with some water. I like to mix mine with bone broth just for some extra protein, and here is what I'm having post workout: some ground bison and a egg on top. Bon appetit. I'm about to get some editing done, but I have to share my latest. What is wrong with this hair? I have to share my latest fixation, and it is Zevia. I used to be obsessed with Zevia a couple of years ago and I just took a break from it, but specifically the caffeine-free cola, so that way you can have it at any time throughout the day. Buy this and then put some fresh lime in it, and oh my goodness, if you've ever had Diet Coke with lime, it is the best drink in the world. I think it is so delicious. So I'm trying to be a little bit healthier, a little bit more gut friendly, and I'm just doing the Zevia cola with the lime, and it is perfection. It is so good. And we're gonna fold it. This is what we're working with. I just finished filming a recipe that I have no idea if it's gonna work out because I used frozen blueberries and the batter ended up kind of like seizing, like it froze up a little bit. Fingers crossed that it works out. Why do I have my fingers crossed that it works out? Hopefully it's delicious. But I think it'll be like really good if it does work out. It has almost 9,000 reviews on New York Times Cooking, and I filmed it, so I'm excited, and I feel like it's just like a perfect spring dessert. Anyways, I'm taking a little break while the loaf is baking, and I figured I would do my hair. It is date night. I don't know what we're gonna do today. We had reservations to go to Hatchet Hall, and I've always wanted to try that place out, but when I looked at their menu, they just didn't really have stuff that we would like to eat. We are, as you guys know, very much so into burgers and like a good steak, and like I think they had like I don't know if they had a prime rib or a ribeye, I don't know, but basically my point is that they didn't really have anything that I was like, oh my gosh, I want to eat this. So I ended up canceling the reservation, and now there's only two places that I personally would like to go to, and that is either American Beauty because they have such a good burger, we haven't been there in a while, or I would absolutely love to go to Dudley Market. Dudley Market is such a great restaurant here in Venice. If you are local, please comment down below because I would love to, first off, I would just love to know if there's anybody that like lives on the west side that follows me. If you're ever in the LA area, Dudley Market is such a great place to go to. They have this amazing burger, the Dudley burger. I think that's what it's called. It's like a natural wine bar, so they just have really good natural wine, and everything there is sustainable and just fresh and delicious. But the problem with that place is that it's almost impossible to get in. Like they only do walk-ins and you have to wait forever. So we'll see what the plan ends up being. I like how it turned out. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm literally not gonna do anything else but brows today and curl my lashes. I don't feel like, I mean, it's not that I do much anyway, but sometimes I'll put like some stuff on my face, but today we're keeping things simple. Time for a taste test. I don't like the butts. I refuse. I want the middle. It's still a wee bit warm actually, very warm. So pretty. I feel like this should be eaten with a fork on a plate, but cheers. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, but that's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. It is so moist. It's soft. It's fluffy. It's not dense. It's light. It feels airy. Oh my gosh, the flavor is amazing. Adding the almond extract, I think really helped make this so much better. I wish that there was just a little bit more lemon to it, but I didn't put enough lemon juice and lemon zest. This is a 10 out of 10. I will be remaking this again and again. My weekend is made.
I got caught smoking cigarettes. My dad made me smoke the whole pack. Put on The Office.
Mihai and I just came home from the sauna, drinking this homemade lemonade. It has LaCroix, pure LaCroix, taurine, lemon, honey, lemon, taurine, honey, and sparkling water. Oh, and creatine. Okay, Mihai just made us the best drink ever. He blended an entire lemon with water, salt, ginger,
honey,
Or honeycomb.
and what was the other thing? There was something else that was, coconut oil.
and 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of coconut oil. Oh my goodness, this tastes so good. I like how like creamy it is. I don't understand how it's 4 o'clock, but it is 4 o'clock on a Sunday already, and I just feel like the weekend, it disappeared. I didn't catch it whatsoever. I just wanted to say hi, hello. We've had ourselves a really productive day. I edited so many videos today, so I'm really happy about that. We went to the Y, we went and did some cardio together, and then went to the sauna, which was so nice. I feel like going to the sauna and getting some cardio done on a Sunday just like sets you up to have a good healthy week, and it just made me feel really good. I'm not sure what we're about to do right now. Mihai said he made some kind of plans. We're gonna go do something, I guess, and then get some groceries and make dinner. We'll see what dinner looks like, but right now I'm thinking wings and making pizza using the Neapolitan dough that has been fermenting for the last 72 hours. So hopefully it turns out, but I'm very excited about dinner. I'm literally in my favorite place in the entire world, purely for peanut butter and pizza ingredients. Got the goods. We just came home. We had such a nice time exploring Culver City. Actually, we went to like the downtown Culver City area, and we were gonna sit at some kind of sports bar because Mihai wanted to watch the game, but they were all pretty packed. So we ended up going to this place called Laurel Grill, which is new, and it was so nice in there. It opened up last October, and it was just like really like nice interior and very clean, and everything just looked really good. We definitely want to go back there for dinner. I got a glass of wine and Mihai got a beer, and we just sat there for a little bit and then walked over to Erewhon to get some ingredients for dinner tonight. I mentioned that I was going to make wings, but it's already 6:30 and we're both starving, so we're just gonna have pizza today, and I'll save the wings for later sometime this week. But I'm gonna show you what I got. So first and foremost, these kind of caught my eye. I just figured they'd be like a good movie snack. They're made with grass-fed ghee, pink Himalayan salt, just like lightly buttered organic popcorn. I don't know, no seed oils. So I'm a fan. I got some dish pods, a ton of Meyer lemons. I promise, I don't know what it is, but Erewhon's roasted peanut butter is so delicious, and I love saving these jars. This is now my 3rd one. I'm very proud to have a collection now. Dark chocolate for dessert, since I didn't bake anything today. The hazelnut ganache one is so good. Soppressata, this thick cut Italian cheese blend. And I'm also going to air fry these andouille sausages just for some extra proteins. This is the dough that I have from Friday. I made a double portion and this has been fermenting now for 72 hours and it is bubbly. Like, look at this. I hope that it turns out very well. I have a feeling it's gonna be delicious. The shaping did not turn out as I would have liked. This one is our meat pizza. I've got 2 different types of salami on here. Well, it's like a sopressata blend, and then red onion and green olives as well.
This looks incredible.
My only concern is that I wasn't able to spread the dough. I have no idea why, but like, look at this. This is perfect. This is exactly what I would expect out of a Neapolitan pizza. I'm just confused as to why I couldn't spread them more. They look so good though. We're about to watch some stand-up comedy. I think last night we watched this the stand-ups with this guy. I don't remember his name, but that is gonna be our evening. Mihai always reviews my client programs, which is so sweet of him. So I just had him review a couple. These are the sausages that we got. This is incredible. I would buy this over and over and over again. It's so flavorful. Here are the pizzas. I cut them up. They're looking really darn good. Bon appetit.